Hello everyone, I'm Ryan O'Keefe, and today I want to take a deeper dive into American animation, and I want to go over my enjoyment of the animation, and how it has affected me in many different ways. Let's go take a look. As a kid, I wasn't able to watch TV on the weekends due to things such as homework, school, practices, and just overall wanting to go outside. Looking back on it, it was definitely a good thing and kept me active. But come the weekends, I always remember waking up nice and early with my brother and going straight to the bonus room to watch shows like Tom and Jerry, Ben 10, Pokemon, or many other shows. It brings back very nice memories and good times looking back at it. After looking into some of the shows I watched, I realized there were mainly two channels that I was watching. The two were Boomerang and Cartoon Network. Now, during this presentation, I want to take a deeper look into these two channels. The first of the two channels that we will take a dive into will be Boomerang. This channel hosted a ton of cartoons. These cartoons are from Hanna-Barbera, Warner Brothers, and MGM. So they were a little bit older cartoons, but things such as Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, and the Jetsons, all those type of cartoons were found on there. Obviously, all of them were big, and I definitely found a lot of enjoyment in watching them. A very distinct memory of this channel were these commercials that would play quite frequently, and it brings back a ton of nostalgia watching it now. Here are two examples of them. While one cannot pin one form of animation due to the three studios working on it, and the fact they have different styles in many different ways, in a lot of ways they're quite similar. They all have stories behind them, and most of them are talking cartoons except for a few like Tom and Jerry and a couple others. These forms of them are extremely good and they keep me entertained. I remember being hooked to my television in anticipation in what would happen as each show went on. I loved the shows like the Looney Tunes where they had some that were minimal talking and others that there was talking all throughout. Now for Cartoon Network. This had to have been my most watched channel growing up. Everything about it I loved. I watched the younger shows like Ben 10 and others as a young child, and then I feel as I got older, they added shows like Regular Show and Amazing World of Gumball, which both of those two I loved even until the age of about 16. I always looked forward for the next episode of whatever show I was currently watching, and the plots always had a great story behind it. Also, the cool animation things such as the fighting or crazy moments that had humor always had me loving it. Speaking of the crazy animations, here's an example from one of my favorite episodes. Just look how the facial expressions change, and even the face shape changes. It always has me laughing and was quite entertaining to watch. The Amazing World of Gumball was specifically great at this. As I play this video, look at the hilarious actions that are made when they stretch in bed, or peel off a band-aid, or the woman looking into the mirror. I feel this is amazing animation, because having a good plot and a storyline is one thing, but making people laugh just by the animation alone is special and adds so much. Overall, these channels were extremely special at creating cartoons and had tons of people tuning in every day. Do you remember watching cartoons every day? Was it also similar to the ones I may have watched? These cartoons helped me have something to look forward to and an escape to a busy life. The animations were great. I believe it also shows just how far we've come with animations. Compare the new Tom and Jerry episodes to the old ones. They're completely different. And we've just continued to advance in the ways we've made them. And that's much less if you compare the new cartoons to Mickey Mouse. I mean, just imagine like the black and white Mickey Mouse they'd have to draw out each page to the ones now. Imagine if we showed it to our work. He would be amazed. I hope you enjoyed my presentation as much as I did creating it. I also hope I reminded you of some good memories and love you had for cartoons, if you had some. Animation is forever evolving, and we are just here to watch it get better. Also, Cartoon Network and Boomerang were two great networks that played some of my favorite cartoons. And as I grew, they grew.